Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So Florida State's offense trots out there to open this game. And this is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kurt.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out. Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Caught by the receiver. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Georgia now operating in the red zone. And they'll go right back to him on first down. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Wants to throw it. Running back grabs it on the screen. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. It's 3rd down for the offense. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Touchdown, Dogs, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up.
Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
It's a dart to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Seminoles bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot right down the middle. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Georgia!
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on it.
They pressure him and get it. A loss back to the 7-yard line.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. And the Seminoles will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the ball is away from his own end zone. And a fair catch made right on the midfield stripe. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
A play action, looking to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the crow route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Takes off in a bootleg. Looking for a deep completion. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. Offense getting set. It's second down. Running back has it on the screen now. He's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Glenn. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
He's past the marker and still going. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Knowles. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. We're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw, testing the middle. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looks to his left and makes the completion. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Georgia getting set for the first and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Handoff from the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so second and 6. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Handoff to the single back. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Bulldogs!
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Throwing off play action. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Throws to the tight end. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection. The Noles will have to punt this one away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he finds the running back in the flat. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Third down coming up after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam.
Looking to make a big play downfield. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Defense is coming after him. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Dogs. Too much speed for the defense.
Well, you talk about a dream performance by this guy. That's his 4th receiving touchdown of this game. We knew he'd have chances to make plays, but I don't think anybody expected 4 touchdowns.
And the PAT is good. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. With the catch, it's McCoy. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Glenn. The receiver grabs it. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw again. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
4th down, looking to throw for it. That's reeled in. It's Gibson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. And the Knowles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away. Make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Quarterback operating an empty set. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. 3rd and short here in this playoff game, and the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Clock over the middle. It's McCoy. Timeout called by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their 1st timeout.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on.
Touchdown, Florida State. They connect for 6. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Pass complete on a crosser. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
It's a quick grab. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. And the completion made. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the weight.
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the 2nd half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
They tackle him about the 14. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Just time enough for one more play in the half. To throw, it's Glenn. To screen pass complete to the running back. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. The Seminoles will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Makes a quick grab. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. With just one player just shy of midfield now. Ball handed off. They picked up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Crucial third down play after that completion.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there.
A deep shot to the right. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia. They continue to roll up the score. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Takes the handoff. It's Davis.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. It's Glenn. Caught near the sticks. It's Gibson. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here.
Breaks into the clear. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. And the Seminoles pick up enough for a first down here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
38, Florida State, 21.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball's fired at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch, and he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. That completion sets up a second down play. Here's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Running back grabs it on a screen. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Back to throw. It's Glenn. He's running out of time here. Catch made on the left side. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Now, if the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Grab down the middle. It's McCoy. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Players are down the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses it.
Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Noles pick up enough for a 1st down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Play action fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Scanning the field, it's Glenn. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's McCoy. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Noles will have 1st and 10 here. And he'll set up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Makes it look easy. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. We'll check out the game summary here so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
3rd down play for this offense. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. 3rd down, it's a handoff. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. And the Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Pass not complete.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Caught over the middle. It's McCoy. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They are pouring it on now. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Short connection to the tight end here.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Good job there finding the back on that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective 3rd down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Could take it all the way. He steps out of bounds, a solid return, and a great way to set up his offense here. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw, looking for the wideout. He's got his man in the open field. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. It's a fresh set of downs.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down and goal. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
He's swarmed by the defense.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The Seminoles looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too... He's going for a big play downfield. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. Offense gets 15 and a fresh set of downs. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Glenn. He's looking deep again. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Grabbed by the receiver. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. So it's 3rd and short with the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Caught quickly. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets them up at the 24. And the Seminoles will line up on 1st and 10.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
The Noles are in the red zone now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The ball is caught. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, and the quick throw falls incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
That ball snagged for a completion. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Noles. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
That makes the score Georgia 51, Florida State 31.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. These playoff games, it's win or go home. So One side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side, suddenly, Kirk, their season is over. But it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. You know, it's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you know, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.